last game. So we'll see what they can do with it this game. And I'm expecting the Orchid route to come in for Broodmother as well to fight against this Storm Spirit. Come on, Pudge and Chen. Oh, jeez. Pudge and Chen. Alright, that'd be fun. That'd be the old days of Na'Vi. But the Earthshaker gets banned away. I mean, Go Black, he had a good, really good effect on that Earthshaker too. Once he got his Blink Dagger out, was able to Echo Slam and get the Fissures too. They were pretty much good to go. So, the Bristleback to follow suit as well. Vos could have played that in the off lane if he wanted to. If they wanted Phobos to farm on it, they could have too. Just kind of banning away the brood counters at this point. The Bristle and the Axe are the big ones. And how are they gonna bring this draft about? The SF being banned away from Era is a pretty big deal. Also, another good brood clear of the Spiderlings. So NiP. Where do they go from here with their last ban? They take away the Juggernaut. And just solid core bans all across the board from the NiP side. And then we see the Lina snagged up. So that'll be mid Lina for Limp. And we've seen just how good Lina can be. Against Storm Spirit too, if you find yourself with an early Yules, you're setting up Laguna Blades left, right, and center. So, jeez. Already setting up to be pretty scary. The Broodmother should also never leave the side lane. Just keep on webbing it up and split pushing away. If she goes for the Necro build as well, she'll be nigh unstoppable.
5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
Na'Vi. I'm wondering if they're still going to keep Pavos in the off lane. If they're going to put him in the off lane with the Bristle gone as well as the Axe, jeez. Is he going to go back for the Leviathan? They don't really have much of the hardcore team fighting just yet, but picking up the Tide wouldn't be too bad.
Lion.
Okay, they pick up the Lion instead. So taking one of those really important supports. They already have a good amount of utility, and if NiP do snag the Vengeful Spirit, I wouldn't be surprised there either. Vengeful Spirit not really being much of a priority for either of these teams. They have their comfort picks. They have their own unique play styles. Interesting.
10 seconds.
I still want to see the Vengeful. With the Witch Doctor, you know, you get the wave off, you get the Death Ward going, and people are just going to tick down very quickly.
Reserve time.
Interesting, interesting. They're really going to not pick up the Venge. Maybe another Yule's carrier would be too good too. Okay, well, we gotta kind of wait to see what they want to go for. I'm sure they're aware of the fact that the Ventral's there. Still need to see what their core is going to be for Era. If he goes back for the Luna, wouldn't be too bad. They could still set up for a Drow lineup as well, with the Lina and the Witch Doctor both being ranged, and the Lina damage from the right clicks, you know, with their passive. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Or, they do like their aggressive push. Losing that Chen really kind of sucks. But the Broodmother's going to be pretty good here. Gets the hand of Midas, be able to Midas away some of those Chen creeps. Enigma picked up. So they have their own jungler and their own high impact late game with that black hole. So now their fight is a little team centric, but they have the reliability of the Brood. If she can get ahead, she'll be a-okay to just really be left alone and do everything she wants. The Lion is pretty much gonna be looking to roam around, trying to stop the Luna for a little bit, help the Storm Spirit kind of snowball a little bit out of control. The Witch Doctor here as well. We'll be filling that 5 position for a good long while, so if he wants to pick up an Aghanims, it's gonna be a little bit later on in the game, towards that like 40-ish minute point. And the Slardar. Alright. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's get that Slardar out there for DK Phobos. You got the amp damage, you got yourself the Crush, as well as the Bash Chance, so Slaughter here is going to be able to chase people down. And the amp reveals the Broodmother. So that's another big thing to watch out for. And they ban away the... Oh, okay, yeah. Banning away the Space Cow is probably the best decision. Definitely don't want to get charged out. And this still could be... I doubt it'd be any kind of offlane Enigma, seeing as how they Brood already. What else can ever play here? I still feel like the Dro would be okay. Lycan banned away, so taking away some more push potential from the NiP side, and... Error, what do you want? You gonna go back for the Luna? Your Luna had such a good effect here. Against the Slardar, though, once it gets this blink, not so much. And Phantom Lancer. Ooh, PL. All right, we're hitting this game for the 60-minute mark again. So PL is gonna come into play. We're gonna have those illusion pushes. We're gonna have those illusion, doppelwalks and such come out. And doppelwalk probably one of my most favorite abilities for the Phantom Lancer. And Na'Vi, what do you get against this? How do you play against PL? Late game, he just runs at you all day. Diffusal Blade just sapping away that mana. And is the return of the Cancer Lancer? That's the real question. Is PL back? The PL will be able to do quite a bit, but if you catch the real PL with a duel, now that's something Era has to watch out for. Also, the overwhelming odds, too. It's pretty good at clearing out those illusions early on in the game. Once you get the heart out, once you get a little bit more health, your illusions just take so long to die. And then they're proccing extra illusions, and you're just like, oh crap, I can't do anything against this. LC, though, has the potential to backfire pretty hard for the side of Na'Vi. So we'll see how that one plays out. And I gotta turn the camera off. Boom, boom, boom. Let me actually change this as well. There we go. Boom. Alright. So, let's do the introductions real quick. Kavost is going to be going back onto his one position role here, playing the Slardar. We got ourselves Dendy on the Storm Spirit. Yol will be supporting it up with the Lion. Go Black behind him as well on the Chen. And then the LC here for DK Phobos in the off lane. We'll be going up against the PL. And thinking about the overwhelming odds, it's going to be a pretty big deal. For the NiP side, we got Error playing himself. The PL, the Phantom Lancer, the Cancer Lancer, as some people like to call him. Seal Kid over here on the Witch Doctor. Hanskin, going to be jungling up on the Enigma. Then we got Limp in mid on his Alina. Had a good performance on the Troll last game. And then Jonas and Fan. The Clockwork with the passion of hooking. Playing the Brood. So this time he'll be webbing it up, spidering it out, and the battle for the first runes. Who will get them? Who are they going to go to? Jonas and Fan. There are no sentries. Oh, there is actually one, and some dust, and yeah, not gonna risk it. They'll go for the 1-1 split. Era picks up his, and Dendy gets the other. So little advantages for him in that mid lane matchup against Limp. And just to help out the top lane too, the Eidolons were used to deny one of the creeps, and he'll go farm the jungle with those. We'll see the timing on his mechanism as well. Once he gets that mech, we should see them look to group up, try to get some pushing on in, before Denny can really zip around all over them. And one of the best things about this matchup for the Lina is the tremendous range that she has. The Dragon Slave as well as the right clicks just really destroying whoever she's landing up against. Look at that. Look at her go. Look at it. Just spamming it out. And then up top, a Boast with Yol on the side. Killing off this brood is going to be very, very hard. Unless you get some of the jungle creeps from Chen in there early on. So, we'll have to wait and see if they can even kill him off. And the same for the LC though. Phobos is going to get harassed out pretty hard. He will have the sustain a little bit, sustainability, and eating those tangos too. He did go for, you know, a little bit more of a statsy build with the 2 GG branches as well as the stout shield. No 8 tangos here. I like the 8 tangos build in the off lane, but this one works as well for the LC. And I'm expecting a pretty passive early game for a bit. He did get the Dark Troll Summoner spawn, which is lucky and good, but can he make effect out of it? Because you know Star Spirits, they've done that build where they don't really take 1 point to Vortex early on, so killing off Limp is going to be a little tough. Unless then he can get like on top of him.
Don't burn your fingers.
So farm-wise, no surprise that Limp is winning this matchup out. And Dendy's getting put behind pretty hard. Just the early Dragon Slaves pressure is a pretty big deal. And as I watch my chat deteriorate from my mods, I gotta say, stop it. And, yeah, we got the Wild Wing Ripper as well. The little tornado's gonna keep Limp harassed out. He can't really use his bottle while that's chasing him down. Phobos has found himself at a full health, so nothing he can really do here against Era. Until he gets 6, and then we see the potential finger as well with the duel. Makes for pretty easy damage. I don't even know what just happened. Oh jeez. Okay, so we'll actually rewind here because we can do that. And it looks like Dendy, wow, he had like 1 health, and with that point of Vortex and the bottle charges, he got first blood. Jeez. Well played by Dendy. He's back. He's in form. Stays alive through that ult too. Huge bottle charge play. So he gets first blood. He sets himself up in a great position in the mid lane. And then Jettison Fan, he's now starting to get the spawn of the Spiderlings, so he'll amass himself a little army and become Yol's worst nightmare. And now that he's 6 too, he's going to dive in here onto Limp. He will be able to kill. No, nice LSA actually coming in. He can't fully dive that. Doesn't want to risk losing all of his mana. And alright, Green, we get the stats too. 61% win rate with Storm. Cool. That's a pretty high stat to have. And this game is going to be going on for a long time. We got to wait to see the PS about 4 to 5 slotted before he's really up in the faces of everybody and pushing down towers non-stop. So, probably pick up himself an Aquila. Their sentry wards dropped out. Oh, he's gonna get killed. Oh no! Joseph Fan! He can't kill the ward, he doesn't see it! Oh, that's unfortunate. He's got the Spiderlings now though, chasing onto Yol. And drop a second sentry ward, so. The battle of the wards is on. And it looks like they do end up killing that one off. But the 2-for-1 special coming in. Yol coming out ahead there, the big winner. Oh, Yol. Joseph Fan really wants this kill, but he's not going to risk diving for it. No reason to do that. And Go Black here with 3 creeps. He's got himself a Dark Troll Summoner. The net is ready. Then he's going to zip in, find himself a Vortex, and this should be an easy kill. There's nothing you can do against that. Limp just getting absolutely obliterated. Back home Dendi goes. Very nice. Really, really well played from the Na'Vi side to capitalize on Limp's lack of mobility there on the Lina for the early part of this game. And Joseph Fan now, he's being a bit of a ruckus, being a bit of a nuisance. He does have his soul ring, so his stayability is just there. Really, really tough to deal with now. Gets the spawn spiralings, he gets himself a nice little army, and without any sentries, Yola's kind of left on his own. He's bought another pair, so we'll see how he uses those. And then Dendi, look at him go. Just kills off Seal Kid. Jeez, he's finding solo kills left and right. Also picking up some jungle camps too. He's rocking and rolling on the Storm Spirit.
Dire's middle tower be taking fire.
So we gotta keep an eye out for that. Top of the last hit, Savost feeling so much more comfortable in this role. Look at him go. He's keeping right behind Dendi, who has 3 kills to his name. I'm just farming up like crazy. So will you go for the Hand of Midas build like we see Sleesel in the North American scene do? One of the most prominent Slaughter players is Sleesel, so we gotta use him as a reference for this game.
Radiant's top tower be under attack.
Smoked up Enigma looking to maybe get some payback here on a Dendi for killing off his wee little mid laner. The level 1 black hole is going to be committed, and Seal Kid's ready to throw their cask too. And if they get this Maleficent into black hole, the timing's very tight. But they need an LSM maybe to lead this one off. They're going in, smoke's exposed, Maleficent, and black hole. He can't get the zip off. He's dead. Boom. Dragon Slave and Laguna Blade committed to that one. And in the meantime, we got the top lane where Joseph Fan extending past the tier 1 tower, getting picked off by these sentries. And I believe it was... who got the kill? Slardar. Okay, so Havos finding himself a kill too. And they're going to look to push now. Tier 1, taking some serious damage. There are some Chen creeps up here on the high ground that can look to help out. So we'll see. Joseph Fan again, putting himself in this really aggressive position, gets dusted. So has to stay on the low ground for a little bit till that fades off. And then, net, Seal Kid, is there a duel for Phobos? Oh, they get the slow in. Oh, they don't get the slow in. A nice little bit of nuke damage, and Phobos is chasing it. He gets the duel off. Is he going to win this, though? It looks like with the healing aura, yes. Phobos will find himself with a victory, but Era coming into the fight, showing himself. But there's the heal, purging off the slow, and they get out. That's just a quick little 1 for none. And some early duel damage for Phobos, getting himself a nice juicy +10. And then he puts haste rune too. We're going to see some shenanigans with that. Once he finds himself a little support caught off guard, he'll pop the haste, run in, zip all over the place, and just run back out. As we see normally with Storm Spirits, who find a haste rune, but... either way, Joseph Fan kind of getting shut down early on with these sentries. Limp having a tough time, but getting some good recovery with the first black hole. And the mech timing too, where Hanskin is going to be very on point. And there's the haste rune Dendi, he's looking for it. He's like, he found himself a juicy little Era. Looking for this kill. Doppelwalk is there. And he's going to actually turn around. Some good damage coming in. Had that Dragon Slave hit. Laguna was online as well. Cass coming in, though. They're looking for Phobos. He's going to get slowed up. Malediction as well. And they drop a Laguna. They're going to hope that's enough damage while zipping around. Dendi, look at him go. Fancy feet. Right-clicking galore, but he just gets nuked down. He picks up the kill on Seal Kid, but was it worth it? No, it wasn't.
Dire's top tower be under attack.
And yeah, you can see right there, he gets a measly 51 gold, but 380 over to Era. So, Era finding himself in a good spot. He's 1-0 with the Vlads online. And he'll be farming like crazy. And Jonas Fan 2 recovering a little bit. Trying to recover a little bit. Still spotted up by these sentries, but we'll see. Tier 1 up top gonna fall. Tier 1 in mid was down. Smoked up. Not looking for Roche. And Blink Dagger? Was that a Blink Dagger? Who the hell is that Blink Dagger? What? Oh, okay, that's a Vos Blink Dagger. I was like, wait a minute, what happened there? And Era? Okay. Dendi may have learned his lesson there. Definitely not gonna zip it again. The nuke damage is pretty relevant. Yol gonna find himself Seal Kid. Seal Kid, the Witch Doctor man. He's got a PhD in death. As he goes down, looking to see if there's a response. The cast came out. Double walking forward. Not gonna actually go for it. Juking away instead. Dendi was there. The blink and actually sprints used here from Havos. Slithering Crush just to make sure, and they're forcing defensive TPs. This push coming in. Oh, the money! Look at the money, making it rain. Phobos. He picked up about, what, like 400 gold there? Jeez. Oh, that's Craigasm worthy. And then Tier 1's being threatened Tier 2's as well, but here comes amplified damage. Roshan going down, and Navi get the first Aegis. Looking for some more, possibly Limp. Sprint is up. Havos is hunting. Let's see what he finds. Invis comes in. Oh, he got the Amplify! Oh no, Limp is dead. Crush coming in. Let's see if he gets a bash too. And there's no bash, but overwhelming odds, and just chase him down with the right clicks. Let's see if they can get this kill. Drops another LSA, stunning onto 2. Havos has blink in 1. Zipping forward, there's Dendi. Yep, Limp goes down. Boom. Shakalaka. Easy kill into Limp. And John, yes, I did move. Tend to get some recovery gold. Nice little 300 for himself. And that was a tight timing. There was what, a 1 second fade time that he had to get through to get that amplify damage off. No gem, no sentries, just kind of ran up, blinked in, prayed that he can get the amp damage off, and he did. So Hanskin, he's got another black hole ready. He's got the mech online, and we'll see what the next black hole brings. This high ground ward helping out a ton against Limp, and now Jonas Fan too. He's finding himself some alone time. He's got the Midas for the recovery, and killing off these spiderlings. Still a pretty easy task for DK Phobos here, who almost has blink as well. This is the game of blinks. Once the timing comes out, Na'Vi really going to be able to take control of this mid game. Blink in, blink duel, amp damage, and that's a guaranteed dead target. So Jonas Fan, oh, they want the amp. They want to get this kill. So maybe this game will be turning into a 1-1. I mean, we're still seeing some good recovery, and the PL has not been responded to yet. He's almost got his Yasha out. Actually, he does have his Yasha, just not delivered to him yet. And once he gets the Manta, he'll get more illusions, he'll get more farming power, and split push potential with that too. So we're going to really need to keep an eye on him. Last game, his Luna, top of the net worth at almost 40,000 gold. We'll see if he can do it this game. Uh-oh. Dendi, gonna find Era. Well, they don't go for it, though. He's got the illusions going. Kind of spotting them out. That ward up top, too, will be cleared. So, just gotta keep in mind. Era. Almost getting picked off. Played it safe, though. Dendi, though, isn't Viz. Uh-oh. He's hunting. Dendi's hungry. What's he gonna find? He sees the Midnight Pulse. And he might even see a more delicious kill. Looking for it. He'll drop a remnant. Maybe get some backup. Slardar, Havos is coming. Yeah. Hanskin, what are you going to do? Gonna pop the mech. Gonna get blanked on. Slammed on. And should be dunked down. Can he turn around? No, he can't. LSA, Laguna Blade. They get the cask, and the damage is enough. They pop the Aegis. Limp didn't have enough mana for the Laguna Blade, so LSA connects. Dragon Slave, and he'll just zip out. Meanwhile, up top, Jonas Fan scaring away Go Black. Look at that. Look at the spiderlings go. Poison damage going in. Alright, clearing them out. And Jonas Fan, what are you going to do? He's revealed. He's amped. He's dueled. He is dead. Goodbye, winner, winner. DK Phobos finding his 90th victory. All right. And that's what I was talking about, the amp damage working out in his favor, revealing that stealth. It's worked out twice so far. Oh, he's looking for error right now. Get the amp damage first. And, alright, crush, amp damage, and error's dead. They finally found their response. And Dendy's back on a killing spree, baby. And the Yules for Limp, too. Very, very delayed. It seems like Dendy's going for this early Bloodstone route with this point booster. Smoke coming in from NiP, too. Looking for the Dendy kill, level 11. This would be a pretty big kill if they can get it. TP Era back in when he's alive? We'll see. They have Death Ward, too. So, smoke breaks. And they just channel the black hole right there. Malediction, Cask, Death Ward going. Oh, he canceled the... Ooh, he canceled the Death Ward. Zipping away, Dendy. Still stunned up a little bit. He's going to tick down a little bit as well. But it's based on missing health. And canceling that Death Ward saved Dendy's life. 100% right there. The fact that he went to throw the cask, I believe he might have misclicked or button pressed, but weird. Where did he cancel the death ward right there? So Dendy gets away by the skin of his teeth, and now they get to respond with a push. No black hole, no death ward. They're not too worried. The Broodmother's still dead. I believe they just killed him again. Yeah, Lion actually picked up the kill there, and a duel was used. Oh no, yeah. Okay, they killed him after the duel. Lion using the finger as well. But tier 1 going down in top and mid. NiP kind of crumbling here. This game, much, much better for the Na'Vi side. Albeit their last game was really good too. A little bit of split pushing from Era is attempted. Havos gets the amp damage. Uh-oh. Blink Dagger's up in 3 seconds. And it should be that Era's dead. Sealkin's going to be the target instead. Oh no, he's the sacrifice. The doctor. Oh no, his thesis. It's ruined. He's dead. Havost finding a free and easy kill there. As Dendy's zipping around, they still knew Era was over here. He doesn't have Doppelganger for another actual 8 seconds. And he should be dead. Stuck in the trees, bashed up, nuked down. Go Black fills up the kill. Or finds the kill. And this tier 1 down here should be going down. And they even send Dendy back home, making it even easier for him to get his items. So he's got the point booster. He's going to be looking for the Bloodstone right now. There it is. Had enough money. And Genos fam just trying to be that pesky spider on the wall that, you know, 1 second you look, he's there, the next he's not. But Slaughter, he's acting as the raid bug repellent. He's revealing him. Kicking his ass. So Joe's fan at 0 and 3, looking for the Necro route, gonna be looking to split push as hard as possible. Trying to recover. Still trying to recover. And this tier 2 down bot, look at this. The creep army's there, Phobos is ready to push. Link Dagger was actually just picked up by Yol too, so that's a huge, huge initiation tool. You hex up the Broodmother, she can't go stealth. You hex up the PL, where's he gonna go? Got ourselves a crush onto an illusion, Havost. He's not afraid. He's not afraid to crush any of these illusions right now. And then we got Dendy waiting. He's looking for a snipe. He's looking for some of those Bloodstone charges. And 2-2 goes down. Goblek gets that one. He's by himself too. He's just that confident, even with his teammate TPing out. And Hanskin, as well as Jonas and Fan, have resorted to just farming the Dire Star jungle. They know that they're not safe in their own, but coming in is Phobos looking for a little bit of cleanup crew. Hanskin gets the TP out. Okay. Phobos was just kind of blind searching right now. Blind blinking in. Some fan doing his thing. Doing the annoying brood split push thing. We kill off the range creep. Oh, no. There you go. Kill off the range creep, get the extra spiderling, and uh-oh. Jonas. 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 Oh, they have the gem. It's on Dendy. The duel comes in. Oh no, they found the spider. He's dead. He didn't go down a water spout. He went straight to hell. And 40 seconds on the deck. Another bit of damage coming in for Phobos. 14 this time, though. And he's slowly acquiring that damage. Where do they end up from here? What is Na'Vi gonna do? What is NiP gonna do? I don't know why I'm saying what's Na'Vi gonna do, but Na'Vi, man, they're insanely ahead. Yeah, 3,000 golds, 5,000 plus in terms of XP. We got BKBs coming out for Havost. But Era, he's stuck to the top. He's gonna go for the Diffusal Blade after his Yasha. And once he has that, kill potential is there. Kill potential is there. And they found another duel. Goodbye, Jonas fan. 0 and 5. Even with this level 2 Necro, they camp him out, take him down. As soon as he reveals himself, man, Dendi zips in with the gem. He's got 10 Bloodstone charges. Tier 1 up top gonna go down. And 16-2 in terms of the kills. I'm not sure how NiP come back from this, but we've seen big comebacks before. So we'll try and wait and find out. Blinking forward. Oh, gets a doppelganger. Gets Hex though. Got the black hole ready. He gets spiked. Oh, Hanskin. Woo, Yol saving everything with that spike right there. And the black hole gets canceled. Hanskin casted it. Oh no. Blinking forward. There's no duel up for another 8 seconds. LSA is going to save him for a little bit. The cask as well coming in. And DK Phobos. Oh, he's found himself in a bad position here. Gonna get taken down. The Death Ward bounces a little bit. Go Black gonna get mini stunned by the Malphus, and he's dead. And Era find himself a double kill, zipping forward. Dendi gonna stop one. Hanskin. Oh, that Slithering Crush was a fraction of a second too late. They're gonna sacrifice Hanskin, and everybody else is gonna try to get out. Limp TPs. They see him? Yes, they do. Blink Hex comes in from Yol. Amplified up. He's dead. Silk is forced to walk back to base. And what was almost a good scenario for the NiP side goes terribly awry. They still come out ahead because of the difference in terms of gold and XP, but not what they were hoping for. That is for sure.
Fire's middle top. Fire.
And now, are they going to commit for the Aegis?
Fire's middle tower be taking fire.
Taking the first one of the game was the Na'Vi side. We'll look to take the second here and kind of do what NiP did to them. Get every Roche, get every Aegis and cheese, except for one, so we'll see if NiP can squeeze one in here. At this point, Na'Vi, we can see them team fight quite a bit, especially with Black Hole down. Like, Hanskin tried to get the turnaround Black Hole off, and then he was like, oh crap, and he had to cancel it. So, we'll keep an eye out for the next few. Aegis over to Dendi, and still in that dominating position. Era nowhere near as farmed as he needs to be for this right now. Losing full control of the Radiant side of the jungle. They go into the Dire, and they're farming it up pretty well. Which is the only good thing that they've got out of this. Although Jonas Fan has died three times up here. We'll see. We'll see. Go Black. Looking to go forward. Doesn't have the gem from Dendi though, so he's got to be very, very mindful. He notices that all of his camps too are gone. Miss Ward spotting out Era. They're looking for it. They want to get this kill. Havos, crushing it? Crushing all these spiderlings? Yeah, there you go. Look at him. He's going to get the money. Making it rain. At what cost, though? He gets the sprint off. He's slowed up. Dendi's here. Slowing down Jonas Fan. Going to reveal him up. Jonas Fan tries to turn, but look at that. He just gets destroyed. Absolutely melted down. Era as well. Zipping. Oh, okay. He gets the TP out. Woo. Had Dendi had a remnant out, I believe they would have been able to get it. The LC currently sitting at the 48 damage threshold. And, I mean, that's a severe amount of damage for this time. And almost having BKB too. He's going to chomp through all these opposing heroes very, very soon. Zipping forward. Seal Kit again. Gonna sleep with the fishes. He's trying to heal up a little bit. The right clicks from Dendi weren't enough, so, you know, DK Phobos is like, I'll take a kill. I'll slip that one up, albeit he doesn't get damage from it, but a kill is a kill. And now? Ooh. Uh-oh. Limp, linking forward, gets the LSA, commits the Laguna Blade, and Maelstrom won't save you from that. And he couldn't BKB afterwards either because the LSA was timed perfectly. So Limp finding a pretty big kill, taking down Havost. But going for the Maelstrom, that's a very interesting build. The right click damage is going to increase the Bass potential as well. It's going to be pretty nice. So we'll see how it goes. As Eris still struggles to find a bit of farm, using the Manta to push out the lanes. The Lion, though, is a pretty good hero against these illusions, being able to mana drain them down as well as spot out the real one. So they're kind of camping it out, seeing if anybody's going to overextend. They got Phobos here, as well as Dendi just split pushing away, who almost has his Scythe. Once he gets the Sheep Stick, jeez, there's just about nobody that can fight against them. So gonna need to see Joseph Fam kind of get his BKB, try to fight with that. But even then, getting amp damage, getting dueled, all go through that. The most? Oh. Spider-Wings? Nope. Alright, he gets him out of this time. And they did see Hanskin. That ward did end up dying. Oh, they're gonna get the kill. They're committing Black Hole. They're looking for Havost right now. Can they get this kill? Hanskin getting turned on. The BKB comes out. The amp damage as well. They do connect the LSA. They're gonna get the Laguna Blade out as well. Dendi drops. The Aegis is popped and blinking forward. Yol coming in, looking for a kill. Jonas Fan is going to try to get him on the side. They do kind of end up cleaning off Hanskin. Jonas Fan is up here. Dendi catches him. He guesses correctly. Jonas Fan so fast, though, on his web, will be able to skitter away. So they do commit Black Hole. They do lose the Enigma. And Havost is able to stay alive thanks to his Guardian Angel there in Dendi. He got the BKB off turnaround for the amp damage. Hanskin couldn't get away. Had he been able to get the amp damage off on Jonas and Fan, could have turned on him as well. But for now, we're still in this position where Na'Vi are just leaps and bounds ahead. But Era still lurks in the wings, continues to get whatever farm he can, and keep himself at the top of the net worth. And don't ever sleep on a PL. You never ever want to sleep on a PL. Even with all these kills that Na'Vi have gotten, there's still some tier 2s to break. There's still a bunch of pushing they need to do. And with this Scythe of Ice, just maybe this is what they needed. And they're going to scout with these illusions right now. Limp looking for a kill. Level 3 Laguna, working towards his Ags. Everybody's just kind of avoiding each other for now. Havost too, looking for the Mjolnir. When he picks that one up, lights out. Any squishy heroes. And everybody kind of committed up top here from NiP. Black Hole's up in a minute, so we gotta keep that under our eyes. Under watch. Same thing. And with some dust and the gem, look for some illusions, look for some wards. Dendi's zipping around. He's put that gem to some good use so far. And they just TP away. This is how you gotta play with the PL. Avoid fighting at all costs. Make sure that he's getting as safe farm as possible. That means a little bit of a lull in the action for 15 minutes. Then we'll see some good fights late game. Got himself another ultimate orb. Looking for the Scotty next. And with that Scotty, that'll probably be a good time for him to start to look to fight. And they were ready. The Vost and Go Black really want this fight. They want this kill. Era has avoided them for way too long. Zipping dandy. He's got 15 stacks on his bloodstone. Josephine is going to be revealed. He's stuck on the high ground now. And he pops himself the Necro. With these units, though, he's not going to be able to win this fight. The Necro units aren't even attacking. And, yeah. Zendi, easy extra 400 gold on top of that kill. So he, actually, okay, he gets 495. The kill actually went over to Yol. But, easy way, easy pick off.
Radiant's top tower be under attack.
Looks like we're going to hit a game 3 at this rate. With how many times Josephine has died, he's 0-7. And can't fulfill the split pushing role anymore. Tier 2's up top is gone. Trying to break the base is near impossible with Endy being able to jump all over you, and killing him is even more impossible. So we gotta wait to see once the Ags is picked up for Limp. And what else is he going to get here with this ultimate orb? Lincolns? Yeah, Lincolns, I guess, versus the potential of being Lagooned or Yuled. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. And how has Era been doing? He's still sitting on his own ultimate orb. And just keeps avoiding each other. Everybody just looking the other way. At some point, they will cross paths. But NiP will be looking to determine when that happens.
Where's the party?
And Dendy's uncontested. Roche is back up. Free Aegis and Cheese going over to the side of Na'Vi. So they gotta be careful though. Their base is gonna be chipped away. There's so many spiderlings right here, forcing out the glyph. And it should go down. Trading Aegis to Cheese with this is highly worth it for the side of NiP. They needed something really badly. Overwhelming odds clears out quite a bit of the spiderlings. And a little bit of base damage done. A little bit of split push effective from the side of NiP. But now they gotta play the waiting game. They gotta play the rat game. And as much as rats like cheese, this cheese is not helpful to them. And Josephine, man, he's broke. He's broke. 12k golds. Still sitting on Necro and bots. With the Midas that he's been farming up with. Tough game for him. But with the break of the base, he can finally, use his webs, keep building up the spiderlings, and start chipping away a little bit. They put down the range racks to about half. The only thing that he's got to worry about is getting spotted up with a gem or amped up. TP's down, just fam with Era. And yeah, double ultimate orb means the Scotty. This game is by no means over. Despite the 5-22, 5-22 in terms of kills. It just doesn't feel like Navi's that far behind. Or NiP is that far behind, excuse me. The graph does say 10k in terms of gold, 15,000 plus in terms of XP. And they pick up the heart too. For Havost. Who is pretty damn farmed right now. Didn't go for the Mjolnir, they just kind of sat on the value Maelstrom to be able to push out these lanes. And there's nobody that can solo him right now. Need 2 or 3 to kill him. That's for sure. Oh. Alright, he's able to TP out. Circling around the map, they know. They know that they're looking. Jeez. Such safe play right now. The Moonlight Pulse the Scout too. Clear out the trees, farm up a little bit. The Wild Wing Ripper with his hands in the air, waving him like you just don't care. Look at him go, he's stuck. He's bugged. Illusion's going in, doing some serious work to Havosh, sapping away some of that mana. Alright, so we gotta start worrying about. Those illusions. The mana that Denny could lose in these fights. Very, very crucial to his team fighting power. And with the Scotty done too for Era. We'll see. We'll see when they want to fight. Staying split, keeping these side lanes out. Na'Vi have had enough. Voss is like, I'm just gonna lead the charge here, boys. Going in, laying into the tier 3, gonna make them pay for what they had to happen up top. Blinking forward, they go on into limp. He can't do anything here on the Lina. Does he have buyback? I believe no. Yeah, he's 83 gold away. Zipping forward, Dendy looking for Handskin, and Na'Vi are done. They're like, we ain't having none of this rat game right now. Going straight forward, Havos is gonna split push off as well. Over here onto the tier 3 in the bot lane. The melee racks will fall. And, there it is, one last right click. Yeah, there we go. And Na'Vi using that Aegis advantage. As well as the fact that Havost is super damn hard to kill. Give him the extra bit of attack speed too. He jumps in on the Handskin. Handskin's just dead. Amp damage on top. That is Genos Family. Get out of here. Duel on top. He is dead. Buyback attempted out here from Handskin. He's got the black hole ready. Blinks in. Gets the 3-man black hole. Gets fingered though for it. The damage coming in is quite a bit. Hand of God as well. Cheese used. And they just turn. Amp damage on top of Era. He's dead. That should be GG. Triple kill coming in from Phobos. Double kill for Havos. Buybacks galore. And that's game 2. Over to Na'Vi. NiP. They've done it. Bring it to game 3. And the Europeans will be battling it out. So, we'll see.